The folks here at Grand Rapids Public Museum didn't have to look too far to find what could be the focus of a new outdoor exhibit. I'll step to the side so you can see. This one they found about 15 to 20 feet underground, and it's just a small part of the expansion project going on here at the museum. An expansion project at the Grand Rapids Public Museum is in full swing, and Chief Curator Alex Forrest says there are new discoveries being made every day.
We're always hitting different kinds of things when we're starting to dig here. And sometimes it's, it's just an old wall or a foundation, we got to knock it down and we got to move along.
But this time they hit
this great big hunk of metal here,
which Forrest says tells a bigger story of a business that stood where the museum is today over 100 years ago.
We're digging underneath what was the old Grand Rapids Electric Light and Power hydroelectric plant, and now we're starting to find foundations and equipment from that historical business.
It's called a centrifugal pump, and although there's still much to be learned about the almost 7,000-pound pump and the other artifacts they found earlier this year,
and going through the archives, talking to historians and experts,
Alex was able to tell me a little bit about what purpose this one served.
It was used to quickly move large volumes of water, and it would suck water up from underneath and spit it out this great big 14-inch pipe here.
There's still unanswered questions about what part the pump played for the plant.
We're not exactly sure yet, but what we know is that this is a very high volume, very powerful industrial pump.
And Project Superintendent Phil Vinovan says he thinks the pump will unveil even more history that lies beneath the museum.
There's a water channel that we don't know where it goes yet or where it's ending, but somehow water got from the power canal down the hill into that basin where then the pump would pump it up to the factory.
Forrest tells me that due to the size and nature of their discovery, the artifacts they found so far could appear as educational sculptures in an outside exhibit when construction is completed.
Because these are these huge steel pieces of machinery, kind of what we're envisioning is more of an outdoor exhibit that uses them almost like sculptural pieces, but that can be interpreted and tell the story about the industrial history of this site, about how the mill and the power plant and different factories along the river were using water power from the canal going all the way back to the 1860s and 70s.
The riverfront portion of the expansion project is set to be complete next summer, and among other educational opportunities, visitors can of course expect to get an up-close look at some of those artifacts they've uncovered in the process. In Grand Rapids, Tiana Barnes, News Channel 3.
I'm Jessica Harthorn. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, there's plenty more to see. Just take a second and subscribe to our channel.